Welcome back, everybody. Dave Chenard here at beautiful River Gorge Ranch. And today we're looking at a big brow lot. Some of you have asked for larger than typical lots, maybe over 2 acres, and you want privacy. This is going to be a special place for you, and you want to have a little elbow room. Well, we just had listed this lot number 2227. It's one of my favorite exposures because it points to the east-northeast. So the point is it's going to be a cool lot. If you're sensitive to afternoon heat when you're watching golf or entertaining people, well, this lot will not be that. It'll be nice and cool in the backyard, and that's what we love. So that's us standing there in this lot. But this lot is 2.27 acres. So it's literally... it's 2.7 acres, okay? So 2.7 acres of land, and there's no neighbor to your right because this is a huge lot with some draws. So you'll have no neighbor anywhere near you to the right. You'll only have one neighbor to the left, and you're going to have 2.7 acres of privacy. So let me show you. Your driveway's coming in from a good 200 feet away right through in here. Okay, so you got a nice privacy wood so that nobody can see your house, or you can thin the trees so that they elegantly can see your home in here. But privacy won't be an issue is the point. So very nice, couple 100-foot long driveway. Septic field is all in the front yard here somewhere, and it leaves open this back area for your home. And it is an awesome back pad because it's kind of on a peninsula all on its own. So it's really neat how this brow sticks out, and you got some elegant oak trees and hardwoods. And then to the right, it goes in, and why you don't have a structure to your right. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can thin a lot of these trees out to get panoramic views because this lot does have gorgeous views of the Prentice Cooper State Forest. That's across the way. So that's 26,000 acres of protected forest. That'll never be clear-cut and all, so that's wonderful. And then the Tennessee River Gorge Trust is below us, that wonderful organization that's protecting all these beautiful green canyons here. This gorge that leads down to the river is really something. So if you look way in the distance, that's Lookout Mountain. Those are actually homes on the brow. They're facing the west, so they're going to be a lot hotter than you. It'll be neat in the evening setting sun because all their windows turn to like red mirrors. It's really neat for a few minutes. You'll call your wife out and say, "Hun, look at the reflections." Anyway, you got beautiful layers. That's Prentice Cooper State Forest. They're about as green as it gets. And then that's our community below you. And so this is just a wonderful northeast view. And this is looking a little more to the northeast there. That's to the east over there. And like I said, these mountains continue straight across here. But please try to protect some of these 100 to 150-year-old trees because they are special. Remember, we're all sexier if we leave a little clothes on. Well, these trees, they're the wonderful lace and dressing that makes this just so beautiful. So I do love that you have some deciduous trees for all this color. Look at the amount of green and all. I know today is cloudy and we're getting some rain later, but it's still beautiful. No neighbors below you. That's conservation land. So don't worry about sharing a back property line with somebody because that is not the case anywhere here. You'll see on the GPS if I zoom out. There's nobody. That's conservation land, that white area, so you're not sharing a property line. So this is that nice buildable area right up here, and I can see all your glass and whatnot here. Beautiful fire pit. And like I said, you got views straight to the left because, look, you stick out. So there's no home right here. And then you're going to have really no home. Let's walk through this right side. You'll notice, look how your property, it's a mountain edge, and it comes in here. So there is nowhere. It's straight down a good 80 feet or so off to your right. So all of this is your privacy side yard. And that's your land, by the way, still, because you can see, if I show you where we are now, you'll see we're still in the middle of the lot. So all of this land to the side is yours. And your closest home to the right might literally be 500 feet away or something ludicrous. So what a private 2.7 acres here, and you can buy this with discounts down into the lower 400 to mid 400 range, which is very reasonable for a big acreage fully buildable lot like this. Well, this is Dave Chenard at River Gorge Ranch, lot 2227. It won't last like you watch and see all the time, so reach out to me as soon as possible.